very dark black man. Very dark black man. Come close. I want to commend you. Well done. It's one thing for your enemy to congratulate you and tell you well done. Anyway, I'm no more your enemy. Because one thing is to criticize people. Another thing is to applaud them when they are doing better. We grow and we evolve. And the essence of criticism is for us to become better people. I want to commend your depth, your gods. Guy, you get mind. You get mind. Your love and passion for humanity. You are imperfect too. You get your own for body, but your love and passion for humanity is one thing that should be commendable, right? Thank you so much for all you do for people out there, especially people that cannot even give you back. I swear to God, I cannot do the things that you do because you risk your life. You put out everything. Like, you actually do this thing like a soldier. Like, I don't care. You don't think of your mom. You have sisters, you have brothers. Thank you. It is commendable. Despite the whole drama and controversy, I want to commend you and tell you well done. We might not agree in different things, but we see you, you know. It took me a lot of guts to do this, but I said to myself, I criticized this guy. I was one of his biggest critics when he was doing something I don't like. And now that he's doing something I like, I am not going to hide under my phone and just do, I'm going to come out boldly, because if he does something wrong, I'm still going to come out boldly to criticize him. Thank you so much for all you do, and keep doing what you do. This is just me applauding you and saying thank you for being you. Thank you for standing Verydarkman. And somebody said on my comment section, so you mean Verydarkman is no longer a dirty boy? He has grown. We've all grown. So we commend you, and thank you so much for your outreach to the Benue people. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to say it, but thank you so much for the risk. You know what men do is they do this thing for their family, their loved one, their friends. That is where you see a lot of men come out the way you come out, but you are doing this for humanity. People that might not give you anything at the end of the day. That's the honest truth. And in this society where we are, all of us, we are chasing our dreams and chasing money. And when we're chasing our dreams and chasing money, once we get it, we want to secure our life. We don't want anything to happen to us. We start to avoid problem. It feels powerful to see that you have what it takes to enrich yourself, but you still say, I want to fight for humanity. You have what it takes to say, oh, I don't care anymore. You have the contact. People are willing, but you say no. It's commendable. And I say, well done.
President Tinubu, jokes apart, if you cannot rule this country, you try me, you step down. It's human lives at stake, and some of us don't tire. It's not for politics, we are tired. Nothing is working. He's becoming frustrating. It be like say we just they talk. Until person put fire for a body, we not come no say, these people don't tire. You people mad. I'll buy data 11,000 on Sunday. By today, network not they go. I don't know whether the data finish. I mean, the network not they go. Everything is seizing. I have to buy another data now. 16,000. Me network for go. 11,000 on Sunday. 16,000 today. How much are they making a month? I tell this person.
The credibility of this government is getting very, very down. Workers, whose salaries have been increased. We say we have given them 35,000 additional money. We have created revenue, minimum wage, 70,000 naira. Nobody has seen anything. So I think for the purpose of its own credibility, this government has to come to explain to Nigerians what is happening. Because now, for example, we are being taken for a ride. We amended the budget to December. I have been here for the past the third session of my presence in this National Assembly. We never had this. It has never happened like this. The credibility of the government is getting down. I think the national leadership of the National Assembly should engage, even if it means going to the Mr. President and laying this issue together, because the country is financially bleeding. People are losing confidence in the capacity of the government to deliver on its own projects and promises. Mr. President, I think this issue is a very serious matter. The leadership of the Senate and the leadership of the House, I think, should approach the President. I know you have done your best regarding meeting with the Minister of Finance, in order for him to relax those kind of orders and the bureaucratization of the payment system, return back to what it was used to before, to be payment in the ministries. It appears that the ministries are not even being allocated, their capital budget for them to operate in accordance with the appropriation laws and rules. So, Mr. President, I think the leadership of the National Assembly should take it up with itself to meet the President and express our own concern.
INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu. Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the chairman of INEC, Independent National Electoral Commission of Nigeria. Professor, sir, you should be ashamed of yourself. The INEC chairman and the entire INEC leadership, national commissioners, reps, you should be thoroughly and severely ashamed of yourself and everything you represent. If this is the character and competence you bring to public office, if this is the way you conduct yourself as public office holders who should hold the trust of the Nigerian people, then you should be thoroughly ashamed of yourself. But you know what's in Professor Mahmood and your gang of leaders. Nigeria has been in existence before your tenure, and Nigeria will outlive your tenure. The question where you're supposed to ask yourself is, how much is your conscience? Is it really worth it for us to mortgage the future of more than 200 million people for self-gratification or financial aggrandizement? You must answer that question, INEC leadership. Professor Mahmood Yakubu, I am sending you this memo on behalf of all Nigerians, because you see 2027, Nigerians will fight for their own lives and destinies. For 2023, INEC, Professor Mahmood, Professor of Glitch, you collected hundreds of billions from Nigerian government to conduct one election. And you claim, you said that the game changer for that election will be electronic transmission of results, use of beavers and all of them. You go around this country, even with your voter education personnel, Barrister Festus Okoye, telling and lying to Nigerians that there is no going back on the use of electronic technology. But on the day of election, you said there was a glitch. There was a glitch, but you went ahead to announce election results in the middle of the night when human beings were sleeping. As if that is not enough, today, INEC, they decide which court order to obey and they want not to obey. To register new political party is almost a problem. It's completely a struggle. INEC, are you an independent electoral umpire, or you are the electoral arm of every ruling party? Professor Yakubu, what caused the glitch? What exactly is going on with INEC? Because we know say a lot they go on for that commission now. And because Nigerians fail to hold leaders accountable, you still they waka, they go Ghana, go South Africa. They claim to be an unbiased electoral umpire when you conducted what was called a criminal event in Nigeria in 2023. According to one AU observation group, they say waiting they come to do for Nigeria was not election monitoring. It was a crime watch. Professor Mahmood, you superintended a crime watch and announced results from that criminality that occurred in 2023. Nigerians are ready for INEC 2027. Anything where we say INEC una they prepare, Nigerians we say we they cook for una. Because you see this criminality, it will not be sustained. All of una were there for INEC staff where una they work for that commission. A lot of una know say a lot they go on there. You are people of character and integrity. You must speak up for yourselves and for the sake of this country. A lot they go on for the IT department and all of that. Everything where they go on with Sabio, INEC. If true you knew that you are sincere about electronic transmission of results, since after 2023 where the glitch occur, what have you done about the glitch? What caused the glitch? What are you doing with the National Assembly to fix results, to fix the laws to ensure there is mandatory transmission of results electronically and to protect your INEC server? What are the petitions you are submitting before the National Assembly? Oshilenshe INEC, Ori Buruku Lenshe. But you see this 2027, this one not be about APC, PDP, Labour. It is more than 200 million victims of inhumanity and wickedness against a group of oppressors who are not willing to let us go. But we go know whether the power of the people and the people in power who should be greater. INEC, whatever it is, when they cook Nigerians, the most popular person we're supposed to do this country since after 2023 is supposed to be INEC chairman. We are supposed to have billboards all across this country asking Professor Mahmood waiting caused the glitch, what caused the glitch, and how we will not have further glitches. INEC, I am sending this memo because if we not hold you, Professor Mahmood, accountable, you go soon come out, but they go bring person where go even worse past you, but he go get the memo. By the time we hold you accountable and make you to account for what was given to you and how you conducted that election, the person will go come after you go get the memo. But if we say nothing, then we are going to excuse this level of criminality. I refuse to be a part of this sham called an electoral process. 2027, Narig and die. 2027, it is Nigerians against evil and a corrupt and criminal system. Nigeria will prevail. INEC, what caused the glitch? Professor Mahmood, what caused the glitch? What is going on in INEC? Are you for elections or you are the weapon fashion against Nigeria? We will find out. My name is Peter for Nigeria.